Welcome back to Beyond the Bureau. We hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, day, night, or whatever time you're listening to this. I'm Quinn.
And I'm SadieMae. Today we are accompanied by two students who are on our GHS bowling team. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast today.
Today we're going to discuss your overall experience with the bowling team here at James A. Garfield.
But first, let's introduce our guest. Tell us who you are and how long you've been bowling for.
My name's Sierra, and I have been bowling for the past 11 years.
My name's Jayden, and I've been bowling for 4 years.
And what was your guys' original reason for beginning to bowl and joining the bowling team?
Well, I come from a long line of bowlers. My whole family bowls, so it was kind of like a...
Like a tradition?
Yeah.
Got passed down.
It's just trickled down the bloodline.
Yeah.
I just joined bowling because I needed something to do during the winter, and I had fun bowling like previously, so I decided to start bowling for the team.
When does the bowling season generally begin and end?
It normally begins sometime in November, and it ends in February.
I didn't know that, so
If it does differ at all, how does the bowling season differ between the boys and the girls bowling team?
well, there's some games that are like this year we had, I think it was this Monday, the girls had a match, but we didn't.
Yeah.
And then the G-Men Classic is on 2 separate days, and I think the end of the year tournament is different too.
What is a typical week of bowling practice like during the season?
Well, we don't normally have like weeks of practice. We'll have matches. We'll have matches mostly Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we'll have practices on like days we don't have school or over breaks.
Yeah, for the boys, we don't practice. We just our matches, and then sometimes we like the team without the coaches playing a practice. But other than that, we don't really practice.
Oh, okay.
Just show up and bowl.
Yeah.
What have been some of the highlights of the bowling season so far, in your opinion?
For me, it was the beginning of the season because we went 3-0, but
Oh.
then we kind of started losing. But we won. We won yesterday, so I'm hoping it starts back up.
Yay!
Yay! For me, it was pretty much this whole season because our team so far for the girls have won all of our matches, and for the first time as my time on the team, we beat LeBray.
Yay! Undefeated and beat LeBray.
That's some like good accomplishments for the year.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you feel that your bowling skill has improved a lot since you joined the bowling team at GHS?
Yeah, I do. I didn't even have my own bowling ball when I started bowling. Like, I got my own like 2 weeks into the season, and I was bowling like hundreds, and now my average is like a 160 something.
Yeah.
I think I have a bit because I got more equipment and I have more things to help me now, and my coaches have definitely helped me throw my ball better.
Yeah.
And do you think that bowling is more importantly a team sport or an independent sport?
It's definitely a team sport because like you could bowl good, like I could bowl like a 250, and everybody else bowls 100, and we could
Yeah.
still lose.
Oh.
So it's definitely a big team sport.
Yeah.
But there's also like an individual aspect to it because if you bowl bad, you can't let it get in your head and let it
Yeah.
get to you
Yeah.
because that's when you start bowling bad.
Yeah, and bakers are especially a big thing to do with that because if one person has a bad frame, then the rest of the team eventually is does worse and worse, and then your baker score adds up, and you could lose bakers.
What are bakers?
It's where your team you have 5 people and they all bowl one frame of the game,
Okay.
or not 1, 2. So
They do it one at a time.
yeah, you'll have
Okay.
the first 5 go, the first 5 frames, and then just restart that the next 5.
So it's like 1-5, 2-6, 3-7, 4-8.
4-9,
What did I
3-8.
miss? 3-8, 4-9, 5-10.
Okay. So everybody bowls 2 frames of
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that bowling is unrepresented at our school compared to some of our other sports and extracurricular activities?
Yes.
Yeah. Why do you feel that way?
Because you see all the other sports are very highly represented, but I didn't really start hearing anything good about the bowling team until after our G-Men Classic this year. And last year, it wasn't until after I qualified to go to state that I heard anything about the bowling team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really like because you hear about like all the football team, which I get why the football team and basketball team are like really represented, but there's other smaller sports like bowling and stuff that I feel like should get a little bit more recognition because they all take their own levels of skill and like skill in different things.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have been some of your most memorable or favorite moments of the bowling season during your time on the team?
I would have to say when I went to, or not necessarily like my entire time at state, but like when I qualified because my whole team, we were at the lanes and my coach was telling everyone about how I qualified. And my team just came up to me and they all started high-fiving me. Everyone was like congratulating me, cheering me on.
The support of the team.
Yeah.
I liked at I think it was sectionals last year. After we were done bowling, we had to wait for a little bit, and at the bowling alley that we were at, there was an arcade.
Oh yeah.
So me and all of my friends went to the arcade. We did that last year and this year, because this year we were there. I forget what match we were there for, but we had to stay there for a little while. So we just went and messed around in the arcade.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
that'd just be like a field trip inside of a game. Like
Yeah, pretty much.
And Sierra, as a freshman going to states, how did that feel? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, like
It was very, very, very new. Like, it made me very nervous because it was the first time I bowled without the team with me. So I was very, like, anxious. But it was at the same time, it was pretty fun because the lanes that I had to bowl on, I bowled with another team, and all of their team was really supportive.
Okay.
yeah.
And do you think the nerves like affected how you bowled?
Yeah, my first game, it really affected me.
We don't talk about first games every now and then.
Exactly.
They're just warm-up games.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Sierra, how do you feel about the girls' team season so far? And Jayden, how do you feel about the boys' team season so far?
I feel really proud with our girls' season because, like, last year we lost our 2 matches, but this year we've been undefeated. We've all gotten better, like, individually and as a team. And our support and positivity has just gone up.
Yeah.
I think it's been a pretty good season. We've had kind of a rough few matches, but like I said, with the win yesterday, right? Today's Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the win yesterday, I hope we can get back on track. And it's nice seeing like all the people that improved over the season, like in such a short time, how much they improved.
Especially like as a senior, you see that a bit more because you're watching like all these underclassmen
Yeah.
like improve and like what the bowling team's gonna be like next year.
Yeah, I have a lot of faith in them for next year.
That's your question, bud.
I know. Calm down. What are your goals for the rest of the bowling season?
My goal is to hopefully, like,
Bless you.
it's to hopefully either get my highest game or raise my average and then just help the team get to state.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same for me. I just want our team to succeed. I do want to get a high game and get my average back up because it's kind of been dropping recently because I haven't been bowling very well.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping to get my average up and get my high game.
With the team's comeback, your average is gonna go. I can feel it.
Yep.
I can smell it.
Oh. But like, so with states, do you guys go like individually or can you qualify like completely as a team?
You can do both. You can either qualify individually or as a team because it's top 16 individual bowlers qualify and then top 4 teams qualify. So if you're in the top 4, but you're also in the top 16 individual, but your team goes, then they take the next people. So that's how I did it because I think I qualified 6th overall, but there were a whole bunch of other people who had higher series
Right.
who their team qualified.
In general, do you think that our school's bowling program is something that more students should be interested in?
I do because I think bowling is like, it's a not really universal thing, but you can do it whenever you really want to. Like with football, if you don't go to college, you're not really going to do anything with it
It's like
after.
a life sport.
Yeah, with bowling, you can go bowling whenever you want, even if it's
Right.
like not for like matches, or if it's just for fun, you can
Yeah.
go whenever you want. So why not get good at the sport so you can
Yeah.
have fun and be
Yeah.
good at it while doing it?
Right.
I definitely think that people should give it the benefit of the doubt because people always will like make fun of people for bowling, but it's really like it's not that bad. It's actually one of our better sports at the school.
Yeah.
Right.
And with newer bowlers who aren't used to bowling, because you said you bowled before you joined the team, and you said you didn't bowl before you joined.
Yeah, no, I started like seriously bowling my freshman year.
So with those new people who are saying they don't want to join the team because they're not used to it, what would you say to them?
I just like I don't know. I wanted to do it because my dad kind of got into it before I did. So that kind of also encouraged me to do it. But we have such good coaches that no matter where you start or what level you're at, you can improve if you listen to the coaches and listen to their suggestions. And the teammates, they also help me a lot.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I really think if you want to get into bowling, just join the bowling team.
Yeah. Even if you're not experienced. Just
Yeah.
Jump
Yeah.
right in.
We've had some people on JV for the girls last year come up to varsity this year from, and we had no seniors last year, so no one graduated. So we had some people just get that good from last year come up to varsity.
And like, yeah, you had like not having any seniors. You basically had like the same team again.
Yeah.
Just did you guys have any like freshmen join?
On JV, yes. We had, I think, 2.
Okay. So like, you kind of had the same team, just with
Yeah.
a couple more people. So
Yeah.
you're already used to everybody.
Yeah, I bet that helps a lot
Yeah.
too. Just
Yeah.
to be around the same people.
I think that's how our team was too. I don't think we had any seniors last year. I think we also had 2 freshmen come up as well. But we don't have enough people for a JV team. So
Just the varsity.
yeah.
I got the wheel because it's not on the table.
Next, before we go, we're going to spin the question wheel. This wheel has multiple different questions unrelated to bowling on it, and whatever it lands on, you have to answer.
It's heavy.
We are skidding.
How's a heavy
What's
spin?
that say?
I don't know. Can we turn on the big light? Hold on.
Okay, so this is a common debate within the media squad and
Oh my
media room.
Okay.
What is the best cookie?
Oh.
We'll start with our opinions. Mine, everyone hates on me for it, oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin is not the best kind of cookie. The best kind of cookie is chocolate chip.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't like oatmeal raisin, but oatmeal cookies are good. They're not the best.
Plain oatmeal cookies, yes, are good.
Yeah.
But raisins are not meant to be in cookies.
Raisins
Yeah.
just aren't good.
Raisins just suck in general.
Wow. I
Um,
just disagree.
I like the chocolate chip opinion, but to me it's only good if it's fresh. If it's not fresh, it's not good.
I put them in the microwave. And then
That's-
they're warm.
I've never thought of that. But my favorite cookie is definitely either one of the ones where you make it and then there's like the Reese cup or Hershey Kiss in the middle.
Like
Oh,
peanut butter
yeah.
blossoms.
That's what they're called, then yeah.
Okay.
And either that or a Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodle cookies are really good. All right, so moral of the story is oatmeal raisin cookies are the worst.
Yeah.
And support the bowling team.
And support the bowling team. Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. So come back next episode where we will meet with members of our high school choir. But before we go, we want to thank you guys one last time for joining us today. And do you have any final thoughts or things you want to say?
Just join the bowling team.
Yeah.
Sarah?
Same thing. Just join the bowling team.
Yeah. All right, everyone, go support the GHS bowling teams any way you can, and go G-Men.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's it.